Applied Materials is an interesting semiconductor company I've been following for several years now. I've not had the stock rated as a buy this year, and investors have been asking me, what do I think about the company now, given the impacts of tariffs and changing macroeconomic conditions? I'll answer those questions in this video and update my buy or sell recommendations on Applied Materials stock. Let's jump right into it.
I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.
So in its most recently completed quarter, Applied Materials management team said that they delivered record performance fueled by strong, broad-based demand for semiconductor systems and services. However, as you will see in our guidance, we expect revenue and earnings to be sequentially lower in our fourth quarter, primarily due to uncertainties in our China business. And if you've been sleeping under a rock, you'll know that the United States and China have been increasingly entangled in a trade war, in a tit-for-tat type situation where the United States increase tariffs on China, China retaliates, the United States retaliates back, and included in those increases in tariffs are additional trade restrictions like export license requirements for certain companies, and then blockages of certain exports from China, rare earth materials that China is limiting on exports to the United States. And so all of this has created headwinds for companies like Applied Materials that has considerable business in China. Still, the management team says that for their Q4 forecast, they remain on track to achieve mid-single-digit growth rate in fiscal 2025, which will be their sixth consecutive year of revenue growth. They went on to say that macroeconomic and policy environment, including trade and tariffs, has wide-ranging implications for the semiconductor industry, increasing uncertainty and lowering visibility in the near term. So that's been the story with many companies, is not just, you'll notice that management teams are not just saying that they are having difficult time dealing with the increase in cost as a result of the tariff. That's not what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing more so from all of these, I've been digesting dozens and dozens, hundreds of conference call transcripts, listening to what the management teams of these big companies are saying about the impacts of tariffs. And by far, the biggest difficulty is not the cost increase of tariff, whether it be 15% or 25% or 35%. That hasn't been the biggest challenge. The biggest challenge has been the uncertainty, the changing all the time, up and down, the tariffs, new tariffs introduced, reduced, increased, pulled back, restrictions, special licenses granted for special companies that go to Donald Trump and promise a big manufacturing facility or whatever they promise, and they get a special exemption. And so all of that has been the more challenging situation for companies like Applied Materials, instead of just the increase in cost of 25% or whatever it might be. A flat increase in cost, a one-time increase in cost without changes, is a lot easier to deal with than all of these fluctuations. That's what companies are having a hard time, Applied Materials included. By the way, this document I'm reading from is the company's most recently completed earnings call transcript. I've made the highlighted document available for my channel members, and you can see the link in the description for all the benefits you get for joining our channel. So I've also calculated a fair value for Applied Materials stock, and I updated this calculation today. The intrinsic value per share I calculate to be $140. The current market price is $223. So this stock looks overvalued based on my DCF valuation. And given the headwinds it's facing with its business, I'm not rating this stock as a buy today. I haven't had it rated as a buy all year. And so I'm keeping my hold rating on Applied Materials stock as I updated it today, October 6, 2025. Hey everyone, so many of you have been asking about my investing strategy, and I'm excited to announce that I've written a book that's available for sale now that describes my 6-step investing framework for evaluating stocks. I've added the link in the description below.